To all of you, special edition here. We have kind of a special weather statement here, and we're going to adjust this camera. There we go. Come on. Good enough. Alrighty. Hey, we are watching a batch of storms here, and you can see here on Storm Tracker as they move on shore. These bad boys are screaming toward the east at about 45, though I wouldn't be surprised if they're moving up to 50 miles an hour. Now, we have no warnings. We do have a weather statement, marine statement that's scrolling across the bottom of your screen there. Cleveland says that these have the potential for wind gusts up to 35 miles an hour. So I'm just getting got Cleveland up here. And again, we're just letting you know because they're such hard hitters and they are moving so quickly. We thought we'd just give you a shot here and give you a shout out and kind of let you know what's going on here because the weather's already you can see making its way close to the Girard region. And I'm going to switch gears here. That's the future cast. And I'm going to let's see if we can get Gerard up here and see if they should have at least some darkening skies here. Okay, here's Erie right now. You can see the U.S. netting. We have some dark clouds out over the lake, and that is again indicative of some things to come here. We'll switch over to Gerard and let's see what they've got here. It may be wet, it may not. Let me see if we can pick that up here. We'll pop it up. Well, it's not raining yet, but you can clearly see darkness in the skies. We'll zoom out here and get a better look at the sky there and show you what is heading your way, Gerard. Looks like you're going to be one of the first to get hit with these. So we'll zoom out here and show you indeed. Come on, focus. There we go. All right. Gerard is one of our older cameras. It's still going from the top of the Gerard Pharmacy, but there's clearly a nice little darkness to the clouds there. Not necessarily a wall cloud, but definitely a dark area that's moving right towards you. And if you look at the flags there, they're moving pretty good. The flags are going almost horizontal to the ground, so that indicative of at least a 25 to 30 mile an hour wind gust there. So that is what is, excuse me, heading our way right now. Again, just to reiterate, no warnings, no watches, not even, surprisingly, not even any kind of special marine warning here. The thing is that these storms are what we call elevated storms. And all it is just a fancy name for saying that, most storms tend to form right at the surface and or close to the surface and make their way up. They tend to have a nice, good vertical amount of area, and that allows for good wind gusts. And those are your traditional severe thunderstorms that we often get. These are elevated. So what's happening? The base of the cloud, maybe for a typical severe thunderstorm, may be about 1,000 feet. These are maybe 3,000 feet. And because of that, they don't have quite the volume, and they don't have quite the moisture content, despite the rain here that you see. And so they tend not to be. The potential for severe tends to be less, but certainly not zero. You see, we have the skits on here; those are the arrows, and green tends to mean quote general thunderstorms. But where you see the reds here, these are meso, what we call meso lows, and excuse me, and these lows tend to have the potential for a little bit of spin in the atmosphere. So that's what we have here, and again, not spin, tornadic spin, but definitely the potential for some good wind gust here. Now these are a little behind the actual, so that center, that meso, is actually headed toward you northeast. And here again in Girard, we can see the beginning of some of those showers. Now we have a little bowing here, and if you watch us, you know that bow echoes tend to be where the lead end of the wind gusts tend to be. So I'm going to check and see who's texting here and who's commenting. Let's see what we're getting here, especially for those of you in Gerard Fairview, since you're getting hit first. Even Conneaut, we have anyone from Conneaut. What are you seeing out there? And I thought I saw at least one here from Gerard here. So, okay. Hey, Ken, good to see you, bud. A couple sprinkles out there in West Springfield. Obviously, are they still? Are they? That was 4 minutes ago. So, are you getting heavier rain now? I might find a later one here. Let's see. Uh, Mark, there is a possible potential for water spouts. That is the potential, but we're more worried here about straight line winds and wind gusts that could hit 40 or greater, as opposed to a spin here. Yes, Erie will get hit. I mean, as you can see just by looking at the radar, everyone's going to get some kind of rain. Celine, okay, you're starting to hear thunder at the airport. That makes sense. And Meadville, I don't think I doubt you're going to get hit with these. Even Edinburgh, I'm not quite sure if you're going to get hit. I saw a couple of you saying that Edinburgh. I mean, the skies will darken, but nope. Heading into Gerard, nothing in Gerard. Oh, okay. Thanks, Ken. Appreciate that. That was just now. Interesting. Let me zoom in. And oh, okay. Well, there you go. That's why it hasn't reached you yet. It's just to your west in Lake City. So West Springfield, man, it looks like they are getting it at this time. But now Lake City and Gerard, nothing showing up. I see that thunder in Gerard, and hearing thunder even in Green Township. Yeah, you'll be hearing the thunder from these, but we'll be checking them out. See, here's a cell where they're calling severe. Whoops. Let's try that again here. See if we can move that over so we can see it there. So anytime you see severe, that's where it doesn't mean the whole storm complex is severe. It means there is potential there. You see the hail size less than a half an inch, though there's 70% chance that there is some hail. So these do again have the potential for some pretty gusty winds. But Robert, right now you're not seeing any wind gusts. That's good to hear. Nothing Gerard yet, but pretty close. You can hear the thunder. Thank you, Dean. Must be nice to have a name, Dean Martin. Huh? I like that. Hey, Susan, good to see you. Hello, Bill. And hello to you, Julie. Will it hit Dunkirk? Well, looks like Dunkirk will get something out of this, but it looks like basically Ripley, Westfield to Ashtabula. And I'll put this into motion for you, and let's see if we can get some movement to this thing. And you can see it's moving basically almost due southeast. So basically from the city of Ashtabula to, I would say, about Westfield, we'll get the best chance of seeing the worst of the weather here, and that includes downtown Erie. Looks like they just issued.
Question.
Yeah.
If I'm doing this editor, is it going to mess it up if that editor's open?
Probably.
Why don't you? I'll check that.
Okay.
Can you close that?
Yeah,
editor, but I'm going to need the graphic.
Right. Okay. I close the editor out. We do have a special marine warning now. Conneaut, Ohio, Ripley, New York. And let's see if I get more particulars here. Wind gusts of 35 or greater, strong thunderstorm with the line moving toward the southeast, east-southeast at 45 miles an hour. So there you have it. Okay, the special marine warning. Again, that really is not surprising at all here with this kind of system. Now, the one thing that we're noticing, though, I'm just going to pause this, and we're going to go back here and just look at the past hour. And look at how much, there's a little more purple. They seem a little better organized, about 45 minutes ago. As they approach, it is holding together, but there does seem to be some weakening. We still have some cores here, and but we are again, we're not too concerned with any large scale severe here. How far out are we?
We're okay. We're 2 minutes.
Okay, we're
I'll
2 minutes
just use
out
the
here.
radar.
What's that? Okay.
Mic check.
Okay, Tom Mack is going to be doing a live cut in here in about 2 minutes. So I'm just going to I'm going to put the radar loop up here, and Tom is actually going to use that. So I'm going to ask you to stick with me here because when he goes on, he's going to talk maybe 30 seconds, and then once he's done, we can get back at it here.
Can you do me a Gerard camera possibly in the radar?
A Gerard camera.
You go to the show.
Oh. Yeah, so there's Gerard, and then if I go to looks like it goes pretty quick. Which one do you want first?
They said 90, or sorry. They said 90.
90 seconds?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry, they just stopped it off.
Yeah, camera and then radar.
Okay. And here you see Gerard. We're a little over a minute out. And now we are now a minute away here. And Tom's going to be starting with the Gerard camera. And you can see, if you look close, you got some shafts of rain here. See that kind of lighter color, and this is the darker color, that grayish area. That's actually shafts of heavy rain. But it hasn't reached Gerard yet. So again, stick with us. We're going to be doing a live cut in here on WJET in 30 seconds.
It'll be laughing for 30 seconds too, so technically we got a minute.
Okay. The warning, by the way, is still 5:30 T. The special marine warning. Yeah.
They said 34 knots. So what, 39, 40 miles?
40 miles an hour, yeah.
Oh, shelter.
Hey, thanks a lot, Sean. Taking a look at Gerard there, some darkening skies, because as we go to your radar here, there's a line of showers and storms that are about ready to hit the lakeshore. All we have at this point is a special marine warning for winds up to 40 miles per hour. But obviously, you see the lightning there, some heavy downpours coming in, and we'll track those for you to see if anything further is issued. Sean?
Okay, we are clear, and we're back at it here again. And one thing to note here, a lot of times, we notice the lightning strikes here, and they were going down. They were going up, going down. Now watch, the numbers seem to be going back up again. It's indicative that these storms, while maybe weakening, they'll still got a little bit of punch. And again, let's go back. Now they have Gerard with some of that heavy rain. Let's see if the rain has started. It has started in Gerard. As you can see, the road is wet, and there you can see the lower visibility in the background there, indicative of the heavy rain. Even got someone here with an umbrella. Watch the lightning there, my friend. Okay, get indoors. If you hear any thunder, see the lightning. Okay, don't want to see people hurt. So, and if you look now, you can even see here comes the heavy downpour. Just hitting Gerard right now. If you look here at the trees, sometimes kind of hard to see, but if you look at the trees here, that is, there we go. Good time downpours here in the Gerard area. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and zoom in on, I think, the rooftops there, just to see. I don't know if this is going to work, but I'm going to see if we can maybe see if there's any hail bouncing off. If fact, I might just go down here on the sidewalk and zoom in as far as I can. Hopefully the focus will. So we are, okay, this is as close as I can go. This is right here in the parking lot.
Nice.
And seems to be focusing well enough here. Right now, all I can see is raindrops. I don't see anything that would indicate hail. Let's just move up to the sidewalk there. It might be a little easier to see. And yeah, right now it just looks like heavy rain. You can see there where it's already, you know, coming off the gutter there. They're pretty good clips. So we do have some heavy rain, as you can see, toward Girard. We'll zoom back out there because the bosses don't like when we zoom in too close and keep it there all night. So here we go. Zooming out to a very wet Girard right now. And let me go back. Let's see what you guys are seeing here. Let's see. First heavy rain just moving through a bit ago, starting to pick up again. Okay, thank you, Chris. Lightning over the lake. Okay, thank you, Celine. Starting to rain at the Giant Eagle there in Girard. No hail yet. It's good to hear. Thank you, Tina. If any of you see any hail, please let me know here. Let us know. Excuse me. And so far, everything I see here is trees not moving at all in Fairview. And again, you can see here in Girard, sticking with it, the flags aren't moving a whole lot. The wind gusts will be somewhat, I don't want to say sporadic, but they'll be high in certain areas and others are not. That's the nature, especially of these, especially of these storms that are elevated. It's a lot tougher. It's actually easier if this was a nice line of severe storms, then we can almost blanket statement everyone's going to get hit. But here, but it does look like as we stop here and center it up a bit, the areas I'm looking at, those that seem to have more of the pink skits, seem to be right now in West County. So it looks like the Erie to Conneaut corridor, if there are any wind gusts, that's the area that include Erie, Mill Creek, and out toward Fairview, getting into Waterford. Edinburgh, again, let me see here if we can kind of get a feel. Looks like you'll get clipped with something, Edinburgh, but I don't think you're going to see the worst of it. This is going to mainly probably rain, maybe a brief wind gust for you guys. But this is going to go through Fairview, Northeast, Wattsburg, Corey, all within here in Erie. Looks like less than 5 minutes away from downtown. Wattsburg, you're probably about 15 minutes out. If they hold together, and no reason to think they won't, at least to some extent, that means Sherman, Becky out there in French Creek, if you're on, I didn't see you there, but you're probably about 15 minutes away. Warren, again, it's moving at 45 miles an hour. So Warren, within the hour, you could probably start seeing some of these storms make their way toward you. We'll see if they weaken or not once they hit land. I'm not quite sure if they're getting any moisture from the lake here. The lake temperatures have been steadily dropping. Still, kind of warm at 72, but they're not close to 80 like they were about 3 weeks ago. But you can see some good downpours here. Let's go back and once again show you a heavy downpour right now in Girard. Let's switch over to downtown Erie and see how things are looking there. And we'll pop that up. And right now dry as expected, but we're seeing kind of this, bit of a hazy look. Let me switch the camera to the west just a bit and see if we can see maybe some darkening skies here. So moving out toward northwest part of the city. Oh, I think I got to move up a bit. Okay, there we go. We'll zoom out a little more. Oh, that's what I needed. Okay, there's your wall cloud. Okay, and indicative of some storms coming in. Now, look at that. Oddly enough, it's moving toward the west. So that's probably the inflow of the storms as they go in, because that's a clear west or southwest movement there, which is the exact opposite of the direction that the storms are moving in. And so far, no, haven't seen a bolt of lightning, but I'm sure that will pop up here, usually in the background behind the wall cloud. And so far, not seeing much here. Let's go to the Bayfront. Oh, there was one. There was a little flash. Okay, the Bayfront. I think I'm looking the other way. Yeah. Okay. The Bayfront. Right now, again, not seeing any rainfall, but it's certainly knocking on the door there. Heading out to Edinburgh. Let's see how things are looking out there. Again, look a little dark, good breeze, but no rain at this time. And out at the airport, I hope the boys aren't working. Nope, they've stopped work. Smart guys, smart people out there. The airport quite dark there, and even the spider's taking cover. He knows we got some rain coming there, and so we have some dark skies all the way around. And let's head on back over to our radar here. So again, it's just knocking. Looks like there's even rain starting at Presque Isle here. Let's see what you people are saying there. See if we got any new discussions here. Heavy rain in Girard. Winds picking up out in Harbor Creek. Veronica, you've seen some lightning. Lightning, okay. A lot of lightning raining in Fairview. Yes, and you are... you're going to get some good wind gusts ahead of this. So Erie to northeast, you're probably getting some good wind gusts even as we speak here. And let's see, we're going to hide that. I'm just going to update the crawl here on the StreamYard. So special morning, it is in fact until 5:30. But I think the worst of these are going to be south of the lakeshore well before then. Okay, so we'll save that and we'll show it. Back to the comments we go. Winds pick up in Fairview out over the lake. Windy and dark in Milk Creek. Got some rumbles there. Yep, I'm sure. Yeah, you will get a drop in temperatures, kind of a colder core aloft here. But you can see already starting, these storms are starting to make their way in the rain. Not to Waterford, but they have passed I-79. Looks like at the McCain exit, some pretty good downpours. The airport, not yet with the heavy rain. But so far, again, no severe thunderstorm warnings here. We have just a special marine warning. It's doubtful. The SPC, Storm Prediction Center, they're the ones that issue the watches, said that they only suspect a 20% chance of a watch. And really, some of the better forcing may be worn eastward later on as these storms move inland here. And you can see a secondary line starting to form here near Meadville. We'll switch over to the Meadville camera real quick here. Actually, we'll go to Conneaut Lake because that looks like it's actually got some rain there. Rain has started, by the way. Heavy downpour now at the airport, as you can see. And heading now toward Conneaut Lake. Ooh, nice lightning there. Good lightning. Okay, there we go. Conneaut Lake. Sure, I can find it. All right. Okay, dark skies at Conneaut Lake. Not seeing anything that doesn't look like it's raining just yet. Oh, wait, there we go. I see some drops. The best place to look are the trees because that's where the drops tend to be a lighter color. So look for the dark trees. We do have some drops starting to fall here at Conneaut Lake. I'm going to shift the camera toward the west a little bit. Until you tell me when you want to get in here.
No, you
okay.
20 minutes or 15 at least.
Okay. Right. So there you can see a nice little line of clouds as we turn over the lake. You can see, whoops, stop, stop. All right. Connet Lake is literally our oldest camera. So if there's anyone who's going to be a problem, it would be that one. You can see a lot of ripples, though, as the winds are gusting on the lake. And some brave souls out there. Be careful, guys. Be careful. There's the heavy downpours just getting into Conneaut Lake right now. That's not part of the thunderstorm complex that's coming out over the lake. This is a separate area that has formed, as you can see, literally within the past, looks like 20 minutes. Quick developers here. We'll see what happens with these and even into northern parts of Venango County. But the main hits are still here. Now just getting, looks like headed toward downtown Erie. Let's check the bayfront and see if we've got any rain. Good downpour there at the lake. And look, we got a boat out there heading towards shore. Sorry, bud. Tried to warn you. Okay, let's go back to the bayfront here and see how things are looking here. Has the rain started at the bayfront? Just oh yeah, we got some good downpours here now at the bayfront, and flags there. They're moving. I mean, they're occasionally extended. The trees don't seem to be moving a whole lot here. They are moving, but they're not in. I don't see impressive wind gusts here that would make me think, oh my God, this is severe. These are just, your, I don't want to say garden variety strong storms. And there you can see downtown Erie. So downtown Erie now getting hit with the heavy rainfall as the wall cloud moved over us. And we're getting some good rain. Let's head toward the tower cam, which I think is actually looking in the opposite direction here. Okay, she's a dark one, no doubt about it. And let's give this a turn. So again, at this point, no new warnings. Definitely ominous looking. There we go. Okay, let's get my let's get some bearings here. I think I passed. Oh no, that's okay. That's the Lord Corporation building, and that's Lord and Bush building. That's on Robinson Road, just to our west. You can see. Look at that beautiful shafts of rain here. Very heavy downpours. Let's move a little bit toward Peach Street here. And again, you can see, you can look at that. You can just see that wall of rain starting to encroach. Watch how the visibilities go down here as the rain comes in. There's a lightning strike. Okay, we can hear thunder now, just hearing a little rumble of thunder here. We got the AC going here at the studios. It's kind of loud for a quiet fan. Okay, so here's Peach Street, and we'll go up just a little bit. You can see the wall cloud, and look at that. There you can see it. It's just looks like it's just hitting the mall right now. The heavy downpours, and boy, traffic here is in for a rude awakening. Look at Peach Street, just a solid line of headlights and taillights, and they're going to be going even slower once those downpours hit, and they will be hitting momentarily, less than a minute before I'm sure we'll get hit by some of those heavy downpours. So let's go back to the radar here, and we'll go back to that in a couple of minutes here and see how much it's changed. But you can see here, the line has been line is steadily moving inland, and you can see we have again some pretty good heavy downpours here. Northern Erie County, Edinburgh, looks like you just might get hit with a downpour after all, as we're seeing a good southward movement along the Route 6 corridor. Albion, most of Ashtabula County, basically southwest of Conneaut, or southwest of the I-90 Route 11 interchange. You're in the clear. And these other storms out toward Conneaut Lake, sliding south. Meadville getting rain, a little light rain to a lesser extent. So far, those we'll see what those develop into something, but right now, not bullish on severe for those either. Let's check out the comments that you guys might have. Thank you, Adam. Rain picking up in Waterford as we speak. And hello, Pam. Yeah, we won't be putting anything on TV here, Pam. I mean, there's no, we have no warnings, but if there are any warnings, believe me, we'll let you know here and we'll certainly run it. All right, so we got some heavy downpours, and we'll have some gusty winds. Sorry, my wife takes precedent here. Okay, there you go. All right, close the windows, honey. Do it now. So we have, again, some of these heavy downpours, and it's getting quite dark, and moving toward the inland side. I can hear rain starting to fall here on the rooftop here, so let's see what the old tower cam looks like now. I'll bet it's, oh yeah, there you go. We can barely see I-90. Okay, that's how heavy the rain is here. And we're getting, again, some pretty good gusty winds and some lightning as well. And the heavy rain will fall here. These are fast movers, okay? These are moving toward the southeast at 45 miles an hour. And notice once these go on through, there's really not much behind it. So we're not expecting a whole lot, excuse me, for once this moves on by. So this will probably clear the lakeshore within the next half hour. And start getting into Warren County here in probably less than a half hour as well. So Edinburgh, let's see how you're looking right now here. And oh wow, look at that! See, I mean, the heavy rain's even heavier. You can't even barely see I-90 right now. You can barely see it with these heavy downpours. Now keep in mind that the camera is about 350 feet up, so it's probably literally in the clouds. The heavy rain does drag the clouds down. So some of this heavy rain, some of it is that the camera is getting a little bit obscured by those clouds. So we're going to head on over. Let's just take a look at the borough here and see what's happening out at Edinburgh. See if there's any rain falling or if it's even okay. There's the darkness. So it's getting dark at Edinburgh. You can see the winds picking up there, gusts, and looks like it's not going to go north of you guys. Looks like you're going to get at least some bouts of downpours here with this batch as it moves again toward your area. Going to switch over to Meadville. Let's see how things are looking here. Boy, the spiders do love our cameras. Okay, Meadville, things are okay. Clouding up, no doubt. Here's some puddles on the rooftop here. Not seeing any splashes, so I'm not seeing any rain, but it looks like they did have some rain. Nope, there is rain. Here it comes. There it comes. You can see a couple of good drops there, in fact, out toward Meadville. And now we'll go to Conneaut Lake. They had a heavy downpour, and looks like it's tapered off for now, but they had some pretty good rain there as well. Out on the bayfront, okay, still some good rain, though it does appear to be tapering just a bit. And downtown Erie, same thing. Still some rain, but tapering off. Going south to our tower. Well, even now, again, looks like we can see a little bit now of Upper Peach Street, but still very, very heavy downpours. There's a little hit of lightning. Let's head on over to the airport, and how are things looking there? Okay, we got some rain. Looks like If you look here, you can see it's a steady, moderate rain. They had some downpours there, good puddling and pooling of water there on the rooftops. And yeah, I think they're done for the day here, working on the mounds or the dirt there. Um, they're working on lengthening and widening the runways there for some of the bigger planes that are going to be coming in here. And that's always good. Bigger planes, more people, more commerce, and still some lightning, as you can see. Some good stuff there. So we're glad to see that the airport expanding a bit. So the only thing we have, again, officially, as far as warnings, we have a special marine warning. That's the only warning we have. And as these storms are moving inland, Cleveland so far has not issued anything in the way of severe thunderstorm warnings. These will most likely have wind gusts that could hit 40 miles an hour. So that's rocking. That's definitely definitely something that's going to shake the house a little bit. But that will be probably well below severe limits at this point. But there could be some local gusts that could get 50 or greater. So that's something that we're watching here. We're still seeing, see on the skits, we're still seeing some meso lows and potential maybe severe hits, mainly through central Erie County near the Waterford area, and even out over the lake. We're not done yet, Fairview and Girard. We're not done with you guys just yet as this batch moves on by. Though I suspect these won't have quite the punch of the ones that hit earlier. And whoops, popped up the wrong one there. Let's go back to stream out. Let's see what you guys are saying. Lightning, pouring rain, 26. Thank you, David, there. Thunder, so crazy here. You got it, Kathy. Clearing north of Fairview after a huge deluge. Thank you there, Captain. Always good to hear from you, sir. Appreciate that. Huge deluge. You still might get another round here. As you can see here, another round coming in. So you're not quite done with it yet. All right. And heavy rain out toward Waterford, storming again out there in electricity went out a bit in Fairview. Sounds like it's back on. Thank you, Susan. Heavy rain, thunder in northeast. So there it is. The heaviest of the heavies right now appears to be just south of Erie right now, central Erie County, including looks like areas just north of Waterford. Route 8, Route 97 between Wattsburg and Waterford, north toward I-90. Rough go there just northwest of Waterford. That's the core of the heavy rain and possibly where the wind gusts are the highest. I believe that, yeah, Sharp Road, going right on Sharp Road, just west of Trask Road and Greenlee, just south of Greenlee Road. Some nastiness there as well. And Waterford, now downtown Waterford, getting a nice core of some rainfall there. So we're going to be following these, and looks like these are going to be hanging around here. We're going on the air in about 5 minutes. What I'm going to do, I'm going to shut it down here and open it up in the weather office. Now, there will be no camera. You won't see my ugly mug, but we will be having but we will be showing at least the radar as well. It'll take a minute or two to set things up. So we're going to shut it down here right now, and give me about 5 to 10 minutes, and I will be back up and running on the computer in the weather office. Again, just to reiterate before we close out, we have no severe thunderstorm warnings, no tornadic warnings, just a special marine warning. And that is until 5:30 at this time. Okay, guys, we'll be back with you in a few. Hang in there.